across the globe. The lighting of the lamp signifies moving towards knowledge. Namasoma Jyotirgamaya. May I have Mr. Winston on stage? Mr. Shamsuddin, if you could please join the distinguished guests on the stage to light the lamp.
8,000 applications. You have earned the respect and recognition of your institutions, your communities, and the wider global health community. We now ask you to apply this leadership to the pressing health priorities of our time. Globally, progress is lagging in key areas including healthy life expectancy, maternal mortality, and child mortality. At the same time, there are increases in non-communicable diseases, mental disorders.
Occasion where the Aster group is recognizing nurses from across the world and honoring them and giving them awards. I think it's a wonderful gesture, and I want to congratulate firstly the Aster group, the chairman Mr. Azad Mupan and the CEO Alisha Mupan and the entire family of Aster for having thought of doing this program and recognizing the nursing community which normally goes unrecognized. So my deepest and heartiest best wishes to you, and this is truly a wonderful program. Of course, we have with us our speaker, who is also a former health minister in the previous government, and now he is the Speaker of the House, Mr. U.T. Khader, and all the other guests who come over here from across the world, people who have been selected, the 10 finalists. I think I don't know how they're able to manage to finalize 10 people from 78,000. That's an incredible filtering process. And to be able to be the top 10 from such a huge base, a huge number, I think it reflects.
Chairman of today's function and the chairman of Aster Group, our senior and our family friend, Dr. Azad Mupan, the guests on the dais, the Health Minister of Karnataka, Government of Karnataka, my friend Mr. Dinesh Gundurao, the family members of Azad Mupan, the directors and all the doctors and the CEOs and staff members of the Aster hospitals, the distant guests come from the UAE and the part of this country, all the finalists who have come for this final round of Aster Guardians Global Award ceremony, the doctors and all the faculty and other team of Aster Group hospitals who have joined over here. I like to congratulate Azad Mupanji and all the family members and all the CEOs and who are responsible for this program to be held over in Karnataka. And I'm sure that Azad Mupanji, with the long career as a professor, doctor, running various hospitals, he has achieved many things. I think the happiest moment what Azad Mupanji has done is this competition organized for the nursing profession once in a year with different part of the world, where you give this award. I think this is one of the biggest achievements I would like to say.
This lovely introduction. I can't forget the name, it's my mother's name. So imagine when I was introduced to her and she said, I'm Vasanthy, I'm going to introduce you. I'm like, my mom is here. But yeah, it's an absolute honor to be here today. And I want to congratulate Aster DM Healthcare Group to come up with this idea. Dr. Mupan, this has been your idea, I've been told, and I have to say, I was talking to Alisha and Ziba, and I was saying that, I've heard about so many awards. We get it, doctors get it, all kinds of awards one hears about. But I've never heard of nursing awards. And the journey that I have been through, trust me, I really appreciate what this community does for us who need it. The doctors and the surgeons do their jobs, but after that it's the nurses that hold your hand. And somebody has said very beautifully, the doctors are the brains, but nurses are the heart. It's the heart that gives you the hug, that takes you to the journey of healing. So it's an absolute honor to be here today. I've heard that the participation was from more than 200 countries, and the applications were from about 78,000 people. Nurses, that is, sorry, not people, nurses. And out of 78,000 nurses, we have 10 finalists here.
Today. Today we have Maria Victoria Joanne from Philippines, who's the winner of Aster Guardian's Global Nursing Award 2024. And we also have Ms. Alisha Mupin. She's the Deputy Managing Director of Aster DM Healthcare India. Maria, I would call upon you to say a few words, share your journey and your thoughts.
Okay, I'm Maria Victoria One, a military nurse now in the Reserve Force. I've been in the service for the past almost 34 years, serving our soldiers, not only the soldiers, but the Filipino citizen. And right now, it's still surreal for me. I still cannot believe it. I'm already satisfied with being the 10 finalists, truly, because of the overwhelming love, honor that I received from India, from Aster Guardians. The production was amazing. It glorifies our own country's culture. and also the positive remarks from the national leaders from India. My God, actually, all of the finalists are teary-eyed. I don't know why do you we give such honor to the nurses here. Well, it is the only country I've seen that you really honor your nurses. Maybe that is why you have a great healthcare now. It's because of that. It's a good thing that you've opened that love and honor for nurses to other countries too, not only to your country. So I really admire. I've been here for just 2 days, but I have seen your culture. Wow, I'm really amazed. I thought the best is the Filipinos, but you can give them a run for your money. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate Maria for this phenomenal win. Very well deserved, and you are a beacon of hope for so many nurses across the world, as well as the young generation that look up to you. Of course, like what she said, I think we had amazing other 9 finalists as well. Each of them that had reached the pinnacle of their career, their leadership. It is really about leading without title. She is a captain. She didn't even mention that. You know, that is how nurses are wired, right? They are not thinking about a title and how that makes them stand out. They don't need that. They do it through their community building, through their team spirit. They make sure there is impact, there is change, and there is healing that happens on the ground. And we want to be able to tell these stories. So thank you all for joining us today. It means a lot. I know it's late in the day, but to be able to talk about people who really serve humanity. And for us at Aster, we are on a mission for serving mankind, and for us making better clinical outcomes for our patients, making sure that they're able to tip sort of even research working alongside the doctors. We need to empower our nurses more, and I'm really glad that Aster is hosting this time in India, because India is one of the biggest suppliers of healthcare workforce to the world. And to be here in Bengaluru, to be able to host this 3rd edition is something we are very proud about. As an organization, we come from India, we are in 6 other countries, but we know that the largest workforce we have is in India itself. And to be able to be here, to be able to showcase the best of nursing talent from across the world, different people from very different backgrounds, with very different resources in each of their countries. What they have had to do in the US, with all the resources in the world, is very different from what you would have to do in the Philippines to what you have to do in Papua New Guinea. And it is great to be able to see how this community of nurses are shaping healthcare for the future. So thank you all for being here. And thank you for sharing what you are going to do with the prize money, because you've already thought about how this can positively contribute further to the communities.
Thank you.